Hi readers! Today we're at room 208B. It's time for the big reveal of the jazz room. Let's take a look. Right here is the print that inspired the color scheme and the overall theme of the room. You notice the blue, black, and red undertones in this picture. It was so nicely donated to me by a friend, and it helped start off the idea for this whole room, which is really helpful. And then if you follow my blog, you've seen the jazz dresser redo. This was originally a blue and yellow dresser that was on the side of the road. I purchased a bunch of furniture from a yard sale for about $75, and this was part of it. And it was badly in need of a coat of paint and some new hardware. So with the help of Valspar paint, I had 2 pints of red paint and black paint, and then purchased some new hardware and was able to remake this entire dresser. And then over here is the dining area. Each room is supposed to be completely self-sufficient. They share a kitchen and a bathroom, but they're supposed to be able to enjoy a meal or read a book in their own dining area. So in order to delineate the dining area from the rest of the room, I created a screen using an actual window screen. I cut out the window screen netting, and using the rubber that holds that screen part in, I took this fabric, measured it to the length and size of the screen, and used the rubber to cement it in there. And it's hung up and serves as the division for the dining room. And the patio furniture serves as our dining area. It was really difficult trying to find patio or dining room furniture that would fit in the small space, but would still have enough space so you can dine with 2 people and put your plates and cups on the table. So these were originally a black rusty wrought iron, and I sanded it down, got off all the rusty parts, and spray painted it blue to correlate with the rest of the room. And then again over here, if you've followed the blog, you'll know that I did a do-it-yourself redo of these side tables. They were originally this faux bamboo and this faded yellow color and badly in need of love. So I, using red spray paint from Valspar, just took 1 can for each side table. I spray painted them, and they are now this wonderful lacquered red that I think really adds some pop. And then here is the do-it-yourself headboard that I talked about. I told you you would get to see it in its entirety, so here it is with the bedding and everything. If you follow the do-it-yourself tutorial for the record headboard, you'll know that those are foam or corkboard pieces from Lowe's. They come in packs of 4, and they're usually for people who need them in an office or a dorm room. They come in squares. I spray painted them red, and then Gorilla Glued the old records that I had in my grandfather's warehouse. Gorilla Glued them, piled a bunch of heavy books on top of them to make sure it would definitely cement onto there, and then added the silver tacks as a decorative touch. And then they were held up, or they were nailed to the wall using tiny small nails on the corners. And the bedding was purchased from Goodwill for about $30, including the pillows and everything. I highly recommend Goodwill for bedding, as well as if you want to recover pillows or chairs. They have great napkins, tablecloths, or even placemats that you could use to recover anything that you would like to recover. Then over here, this blue chair was purchased at a yard sale, and it really adds a lot of pop and color, and it's a great comfortable place for someone to sit if you have someone visiting. And then this Frank Sinatra print is one of my favorites. It was purchased from my dad at a school auction, and you know, sometimes you just have art lying around, not really sure what to do with it or have a purpose for it. And so this was in our garage, and I snapped it up and thought it would go perfectly with the theme in here. So I think it does. So that is the jazz room.